can bring perspective. The helpless workaholic who just didn't have time to spend with his family will suddenly discover when he's told he has but months to live. He then comes to the realization that that company that he had held him captive for so long could, in fact, will run without him. But his family really does need him. Dilemma brings that kind of reality and perspective. The wife that, I've seen this, the wife that complains that her husband's just no good and then suddenly discovers that he's in the ER fighting for his life. I've seen this firsthand. And she sits there in the waiting room and all she can talk about is what a wonderful, wonderful man my husband is. I don't know what I'll do. Dilemma brings that kind of perspective. It's amazing how little my parents knew until I was in the mess of my life one day. And none of my friends had a clue. They even gave a care. They didn't have a clue. And suddenly my mom and dad looked like the wisest, smartest people in the world. I'm just saying that dilemma can kind of jar you to a real perspective. And I will say this, while I would never wish hardship on anyone, ever, I will say this to you. If you are dealing with the trial tonight, don't go through it for nothing. Ask God to work on you, give you some fresh perspective. I don't know about you, but I don't want to go through a trial for nothing. If I'm going to go through a trial, God, let me grow from it. Let me open my eyes to something. Give me some aha moments while I'm going through this thing. Let me look in the mirror and see some things, and let me come out of it better than I went in, closer to you than I went in, a little stronger than when I went in. I just look at it this way. If I'm going to go through a trial, I'm at least going to grow. I'm at least going to come out stronger than I went in. And I say all of that only to help you to ascertain the emotional state of the father in this story. In a word, he was desperate. He was desperate. And you won't find a more honest, a more open, a more sincere person in the world than someone who is sincerely desperate. And especially one who is desperate for his own child. Listen, you can mess with me about some things, but nothing stirs me like when you start messing with my kids or my grandkids. You parents know what I'm talking about. And that's where this daddy was. That's where this father was. He was sick and tired of what the devil was doing to his son. And I can just tell you that the problem with a lot of us is we are sick and tired, but we're not sick and tired of the right things. And I know that's true because I can hear it in some of our speech. We complain, but we're complaining about the wrong stuff. We gripe, but we're griping. We're bemoaning the wrong things. When you start griping about people, I'm sick and tired of Joe. Well, Joe's not the devil. And the devil is your problem, not Joe. Oh, I tried to think of a name of somebody who wasn't here. Sorry, Joe. And I just blessed you, and I just set your wife straight, by the way. You can buy the CD. We're sick and tired of our job, and really the job's not the problem. We're sick and tired of somebody at the job, and really the person at the job is not the problem. Peter got on the Lord's nerves one day, and Jesus looked at Peter, and he said, "Get behind me." He was not speaking to Peter. He was speaking to the spirit of hell that was using Peter's momentary ignorance and using that to try to distract and confuse kingdom work. You with me? Silliness is cute until it starts to disrupt. But you know exactly what I mean if you've had kids that you ever looked at while they're doing something silly.